I can just go in and it's... Well, let's see.
So far, so good.
Oh my god.
I can actually breathe down here.
It's not just that she can breathe, she can now talk underwater. That's a hell of a... Oh, now I don't mind swimming underwater anymore. Thank God for this. Right. Wow, what's this down here?
The diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
Okay, so now I can just dive underwater anywhere and not have any sort of regret, fear. Fantastic news. We got data points galore here. My goodness. Where it started. The voice log.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Stanley Chen. What did he do here?
What did he not do here? He won big, supposedly. Oh god, don't say that. Freya, why would you say that? I'm ecstatic with the no drowning aspect. Stanley Chen looking back. Las Vegas, May 4th, 2060. 20 years ago this week, Stanley Chen broke ground on one of the most ambitious construction projects in American history, even though many Americans didn't want him there. As he struck his spade into the barren soil, the CEO quipped how resentment against Chinese political influence had turned Vegas into a boiling hotbed of nationalistic sentiment, but how his immense fortune had cooled that down, finally warming Americans to his idea of a new Las Vegas. Who would have believed at the time that he would become one of the most beloved figures of the clawback era? But Stanley Chen has always been one to defy the odds, literally. In 2035, during a meeting with potential investors at the Old Tempo Hotel, Chen watched in horror as his water filtration started drowning before his very eyes, realizing too late that his once trusted lawyer had sold critical patent info to the competition. I thought that said patient for a second. The resulting chain reaction of busted deals wiped him out, leaving him with only $88,000 to his name. Still a fair amount, isn't it? What's all the spoiler alerts coming up? Devastated, Chen decided to leave his future to fate. I'm not reading chat the rest of the stream. He went to the casino floor and placed all 88k on a roulette wheel number 8. It hit. This lucky fucker. Wow, the resulting 37-1 payout netted him nearly $3.2 million, enough to rejuvenate his dream of starting a successful business. He threw himself back into his work, eternally thankful for his lucky new lease of life. 5 years later, it wasn't Chen that needed saving, but Vegas itself. The hot zone crisis had strangled tourism. Years of ever-increasing heat had dried out the county completely. Water, in critical demand everywhere, was now too expensive to import. Crazy scenes. Abandonment seemed to be the only option. The City of Lights was about to go dark forever. Poetic. Jesus. But Stanley Chen couldn't let that happen. In 5 years of incredible success, he had turned $3.2 million into $200 billion, selling water filtration technology that... This Stanley Chen had luck and brains about him. That's like the perfect combination. Oh, okay, I didn't realise number 8 was auspicious to the Chinese. So even more so. That's crazy scenes. That guy was born with God's gift. The focus gives off a different look when you're underwater. Like depth perception, perhaps? Yeah, he knew how to make money. No, we can say that with no questions asked. What are you over here? That's just our data point we've read. Honestly, sometimes though, Molly, you do just need that big break, don't you?
It must be Poseidon's doing.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay, yeah, you can see the fish. Right, there's a lot of climbing bits here, by the way, so I'm assuming we're going to drain this. Maybe once we get Poseidon. There's a car down here. I really don't want to miss anything, but I do feel like we're going to be climbing our way back up. This is very pretty.
That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere.
Okay.
Gotta find where it's hiding.
Poseidon, where are you? Ha!
Whoa! Big machine. There's no way I can fight that thing underwater. I'll have to be careful.
What the hell is that? That's a Loch Ness monster. Oh my god, no, this is terrifying. This is exactly what I didn't want in this game. Right. Fuck.
This place is massive.
Aloy, stop talking, please.
All of it's encased in a dome.
What are you? This is a Milotic. A Loch Ness monster, a Lapras. No, I get Milotic more from it. Oh my god. A large and powerful acquisition machine that filters sediment for resources, whether on land or in water. It weaponizes purge water for devastating attacks. Jesus Lord. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right, actually. No, we'll go with Lapras. It's because of its long neck. But Lapras is such a sweet Pokemon. This looks a bit... Wow. Okay, I cannot shoot underwater. And you want me to, what, just swim past that without getting seen? This seems very stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god, Aloy, please. Why is he flashing like that? Why is it asking me to tag parts? Is this a new underwater thing? Okay, we'll tag all parts. I don't like the way he's flashing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Maybe if I swim higher, he won't see me. No, 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 no. I mean, he looks a peaceful machine. Maybe he won't do anything. Okay, there's a data point down here. No, I know you can tag parts. I just... For some reason, it never usually is up like that. Okay. Okay. Fine. We've been forced out. Right, so evidently, not meant to go in that direction yet. Or at least not down. There's a light shining on top of the roof here. Oh, but in several places, actually. Focus isn't showing much. As long as he can't see me, I'm quite calm right now. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
It's too strong here. I won't make it to the door before the machine spots me.
Right. Where's the current notch on then? Can we get... So the focus doesn't actually give me information about currents. That could have been quite helpful. I also can't tag him to know where he's moving to. Right. Color me confused. Is the current going to get stronger on this side as well?
The door on the other side. And that's where Poseidon went there. Don't think I can get to it.
Hi, buddy. What do you mean we got to deal with it first?
Almost like a warning.
Hmm.
Some kind of alarm system.
Find the red light. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I'm not seeing, there's a bunker door down there. I'm not seeing a red light anywhere in this room. I don't think it's a color blindness thing. Maybe we have to leave the room and then find a different approach. There's a bunker door on the other side. I don't think we can get to that because of the current. I'm going to head out and come back in, I reckon. There's a marker I'm meant to be following. Where? Those areas where there's sand on the... Oh, okay. Wait, you can see the red light. Oh, okay. Is this... This is ready coloured, right? Hold on. Oh my god. Why are there underwater enemies? Oh my god. Hold on. That's just a snapmore, right?
Other than frost.
Fantastic news. I hate it down here. What are we doing? We should have done the meters today, guys. If I get snapped up by a crocodile, I'm going to be furious. Sorry, Freya. Yeah, even the red light's going back this way. What? You're not wrong. I'm ignoring that. I'm going this way. This is a different direction. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. I mean, I'm learning about stealth gap. Can we get in this little gap here? Fantastic news. I found a data point. We've done something right, at least. Taste of the high life. Yeah, no, Freya. This is going to be a time and a half. I understand you want me to come back, and I'm missing Jesse too, but this takes the personal touch. Our competitors can shift 100,000 units of VAT grown in one call. You know, the only way we're going to take some of that business is by building relationships. I've got 3 more appointments tomorrow and a good feeling about the first 2. If I land just one of them, it'll be enough to keep the farm going for a few more years. This one chef, he likes to talk about the way you can taste the difference with real meat. He says it's like homeopathy. Blah, blah, blah. The texture and composition might be the same, but you can taste the imprint of life. Whatever he's talking about, it seems to sell, and there's a lot of hollow stars at these restaurants. So just a few more days, okay? They say if you want to take a gamble, you come to Vegas. Maybe tomorrow our number comes up. Okay. I'm running out of water here, as we're surrounded by water. Right. What is that noise I'm hearing? Little tracker burrower. He might be a little asshole because I can see him seeing us. Where's he gone? I've lost him. Swim, Aloy. There's something quite peaceful at the moment about us swimming around and not dying from low oxygen and not bumping into machines. What does the imprint of life taste like? I imagine he's saying there's some like authentic taste behind it, right? Rather than you know, the fake meat. He's basically not a fan of vegetarian options. These are real fishies right here. Okay. I have swam to this other side of the room for reasons unbeknownst to me other than I thought I was seeing red light. Now, this is going to be one of them situations probably where colorblindness is not my friend. It's saying find the red lights way back over here. So. We did find a data point. It wasn't entirely not worth our time. Oh, Mile, there's the tower. Hold on. That's sick to see. We just swam directly underneath that and I did not realise. Oh, yeah, then I've got no idea. I long for the day we get printed food. Hopefully with, you know, you can, like, customise your calories. Oh, my God. I would have sticky toffee pudding for every meal. No, Molly, I refuse. Today, we're going to teach my eyes what red looks like in this blue element. Whoa! That's cool. I mean, the good news is, I'm seeing a lot of cool shit I probably would have missed had I not been... Oh, right. Red. It seems a lot clearer down here now than it was before.
There. Red light.
Wait. Aha! Yes, the red light. That's exactly what I was thinking, Aloy. Thank you. I'll be real. What is she looking at? Wait, so this part of the sand is what I was looking for. So I was seeing red. I swam over this though, and we had nothing said. Okay, right. I see. My God, that was hard work. I can't lie. That was really hard work. I do apologize. Activation.
Alert.
I can completely understand.
Detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. Alert.
If I do this purge and drain all
Critical
the water,
flooding detected.
I can fight that big machine on
Automatic
the
drainage
ground.
controls offline.
Looks
To
like I have
execute
to
an
reset a
emergency
couple of
purge,
pump nodes
manual
first.
reset of primary and secondary
According to the
pump
map,
nodes is
there should be
required.
an access point
The
for the
purge
first
can then be
node
triggered at the
south
pump
of here.
maintenance station.
If I do
Right.
this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry
That was a lot
land.
of audio at the same time there.
Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first.
Yeah, we've said this already,
According to
Aloy.
the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
We have said this already. Okay, right. Yeah, no, I can understand how this is a very, very frustrating thing to watch players do, because there's bits that are tucked away, right? And yeah, especially the colorblind aspect. I mean, originally I thought it was red, but I had nothing come up when I went to it, so then I doubted myself.
I want to swim around them. Stick to cover.
Right. So we were meant to come this way, we just did it prematurely.
There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. Could shoot it with fire.
Yeah, Aloy, we can't shoot it with fire when we're in the water, dummy. You are smarter than this. I didn't see this the first time. Right.
There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city.
Oh my God. This is such a completely different vibe. I am loving it. Also, because we haven't run into trouble so far, I think I'm finding it a bit more relaxed than I should be. Yeah, no, Aloy's playing Nintendo games for sure. I'm looking for smoke bombs, just in case. Well, that shadow is terrifying. Is that coming from underneath as well? It's not.
I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe something I can climb to get out.
Is there a hookshot point, Aloy? And there's fire gleam there, but that's after we get up. You're the valve. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that we can climb up with Aloy, to be honest. We found a new data point.
Primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumigran incident. A
And that goes
malfunction led to
nowhere.
an overflow of detergent in the pipes.
Can you just climb up the
Suds rose
fence?
from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it,
Hmm.
I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young and old alike. Another magical moment in the impossible city.
Another recording from Stanley Chen.
We're learning a lot about this Stanley Chen guy. Right, Aloy. With how good you are at climbing, you can't just prop yourself up on this. That's not a thing. Yeah, relaxing for now. You're not wrong. Aloy's not going to tell me she can climb up if she can't climb up. Not stupid. He's dealing with an idiot, though. I'm not seeing a single thing I can climb up here, Aloy. Right. There we are.
Shake off this wet.
Sometimes you got to take a step back. Right. Oh. Don't worry, I figured it out. I just want to always make sure I'm not missing the obvious. If that's going to let water in and fudge us all up, I do apologise. Okay, good. Valve, be open, please. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything super obvious there, like a hookshot point, before I went backwards.
One node down. Better swim back up and find
I was
the
quite
exit
lucky I
for
didn't
the second
swim through
node.
that tunnel, to be fair. Anything in here that I should be aware of? Ooh. Ancient valuable chest with a bracelet, a metal eye, and a brick. Happy days. Right. Right. Back we go then, I guess. Oh. Also breaking Aloy's anchors. Ankles. So I was wondering last episode, I think it was, maybe the episode before, if you did Poseidon first,
The map, the second node
would you
is
find
right
Beta
in the dome.
at Poseidon and not at was it Aether? That's definitely not the case. He would not have been in here. So I can see why people might come to Poseidon first just to get the diver mask. Yeah, no, I'm completely immersed. I think I'm chatting less as well. I think I'm like, oh. Wouldn't it be hilarious if the characters had a chat about how much of an idiot their game? Oh, honestly, if you gave Aloy a kind of like Deadpool kind of a game, like break the fourth wall kind of thing, that would be fun. Wait, are you serious, Molly? So you'd find Beta here? I was wondering if that would be the case. That's crazy. Why can I hear a machine but I can't see him? Oh, there he is.
Damage from acid.
What do you mean, no? Is that not crazy? I feel like it is crazy, no? Or were you being sarcastic that you can't find it here? I just assumed she wouldn't have dived down here. Yes, you are correct. Sorry. Yes. I don't know why I assumed I got her at the first subordinate function. It's because we do it straight after, that's why. Silly old me. Right, is this going to be another situation where I have to go under again to climb up? We're not falling for that all one again. Yeah, no, I get you. Doesn't matter whatsoever. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. I don't know why in my head I remembered it being that we got her at the first subordinate function.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway.
Poor Stanley Chen.
But never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first bloom arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once.
You got a nice voice.
Now it had one too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it.
Okay, I need to... Whoop! Got him. Right. Secondary valve opened. If Aloy can figure out what way to turn it.
I won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down.
Gotcha. I thought you were just turning it the wrong way, Aloy, I can't lie.
Okay, let's see if that helped.
Surprisingly it does. Okie dokie. Makes sense.
Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
Oh dear Lord, have mercy. It's going to get tough now, isn't it? Right, Aloy, let's go do a bit. Bum, 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 bum.
According to the map, the maintenance station should be at the south end of the dome.
I mean, I'm not hearing any monsters around here. Drain the city. This is going to completely change the situation. Right, we've had no issues so far. I don't want to just pop out in front of a machine. Where are you? There you are.
Shock ammo.
You want to move, buddy? Where's our Snapmore gone? I've lost him. Right. Dun 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 dun. I don't know how easy these machines actually do spot you underwater. I don't know if I'm being overly cautious. Nessie wasn't that fussed about us. You thought we were a little fish.
There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier.
Right.
The maintenance station.
Ooh, new data point. Montgolfier flights. Partial data corruption. You'll see a recreation of the Montgolfier brothers' hot air balloon. This is the second model of the balloon to grace the Las Vegas Strip after the first one was sold to a casino in Shanghai in 2031. The original Montgolfier's balloon took flight in Paris, France in 1783 and was the first free flight by humans. But the two brave men who jumped aboard weren't the first beings to take it to the air. King Louis the 16th, had insisted on a test flight that sent a sheep, a duck, and a rooster into the skies 3 months earlier than the human. What was King Louis doing up in the air with his animals? He's trying to new Noah's Ark. Yeah, you're not wrong, actually. You could test it. Freya, you are taking the piss. Absolutely not. No, thank you. Oh, I mean, there's a bunker door there. Yeah, the old Noah's balloon. Famous Bible story. God flooded the land, so they all got in the hot air balloon.
Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in.
Right. Flooring, fun. Greenshine cluster, thank you very much. Is this door openable? It is. Okay, so we can open doors underwater.
I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
We can pry doors open underwater as well. Aloy's body's got to be absolutely exhausted by this point. Swimming is not a joke. Imagine breathing through a little mask isn't fun either. I've never been snorkeling actually, or diving in any sort of, you know, deep sea related activity. I don't know if I ever would. Snorkeling's fine. Can I get you? Are you trapped in? No, I can't get you. I thought I was gonna have to yank it out for a second. You haven't swum since 2014. What? Is there a reason why, Molly? You just don't fancy? Not bothered? I took my godson swimming last year. That's when I last went. Although I say swimming, they were one at the time. No, they might have been two. So it wasn't swimming. I just stood there. Never had the chance since, and Margaret should just happy next to the pool. Fair play. So we just got a chat of non-water lovers. Is that the case? Anyone like this beach here, the sea?
This looks promising. There should be a console in here.
I mean, I'm distracted by the data point at this current moment. Data point. One final walk. That sounds a bit ominous, doesn't it?
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever.
Damn,
At least I
Stanley.
won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
That's a bit sad.
Stanley Chen was one of them. You see,
Oh.
he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others.
Interesting. No, he had an emotional connection. That red light's really flashing. Activation. Oh my god, that didn't look great, did it? There's a bit of glitchiness going on with that. Well, this is going to completely change the situation down here. Good job, Aloy.
That did it. Okay.
City
I
drained.
can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome.
Oh yes, let's go fight
Once I
Lapras.
get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door.
Aloy, can you...
Satan.
Okay, we're doing it. Right, she can actually talk without being all muffled again. Yep, you're not wrong.
I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
Gotcha. This is going to make it interesting then. So we're going to have to swim and not swim. Going to be a bit of a joint thing going on. Keep your mask in, Aloy. We're going to need it. I'm just glad we got past the gaming situation where you used to have to always equip the thing before you're done in. Ergo, Iron Boots, Ocarina of Time. We had to equip them every time. Right, my sense of direction is not the best here. I'm pretty sure we can just swim up now. Wait, this is crazy. Where's our machines at? Who wants some? Do a bit of exploring as well now. That's a data point I missed. Look, right in the open. Las Vegas timeline. Okay, so we got 15,000 BC. Oh, this is for Miss Chavez's history class. That's important information. Yeah, Molly, I usually play the same. I've actually been a bit lazy with it. I should be changing more often. Mammoths, woolly elephants, in brackets if you weren't aware, come to Nevada before it is called Nevada. Sweet. 8,000 BC, Native Americans come and draw pteroglyphs, which are different. I wonder why it's spelled like that. And pterodactyls. Is that a spelling of a word? Is different a different word? Or is that a typo such. 1829, some people from a place called Spain in Europe, hola, senora and senoritas, called Las Vegas, Las Vegas, which means the meadows. Aha, I see, Molly, thank you. It's for the history class, but okay, I'm with you. 1905, the city has made a city. I was like, what? And the railroad comes so people can rest and get water. Cool. 1931, a big dam called the Hoover Dam is made near Las Vegas. 1946, Benjamin Bugsy Siegel opens a hotel. 1951, big bombs boom up the desert. People come to watch the mushroom clouds and our city is called Atomic City. Lots of hotels are built. Oh my god, yeah, this is a young kid as well, by the way. Oh my god, it gets worse. You know what this is? This is, he started it before dinner, had dinner, went to play a video game, come back to do his homework, and was awful. 1956, Elvis Parsley forms in Las Vegas. I love Elvis Parsley. The Lilo and Stitch soundtrack. 2007, a big hotel called the Stardust is exploded. 2030, it gets very hot and the animals die and the people say it is too hot and go away. What a fucking morbid year 2030 was. 2035, Stanley Chen is very lucky and wins $3.2 million on a roulette wheel by guessing the numbers. 2037, people from Nevada and Arizona and California fight against robots when the government tries to make them leave because it's so hot. Almost nobody comes to Las Vegas anymore. 2040, Stanley Chen has used the lucky money and made more from making water that you can drink without getting diseases that make you sick. He pays his money for a big bubble over our city and a hotel called the Fountain. 2047, my school, Stanley Chan Elementary, he got a whole ass school named after him, is open for children. Thank you, Mr. Chen, for everything you have paid for our city where we live and for stopping it from turning into dessert. God damn, don't want to get eaten. Yeah, no, they were playing the biggest brain rot game going. No, we definitely didn't meet any sort of zero net emissions promise. What an interesting underground location we're in. Right, I certainly don't want to miss anything. Focusing up, I can't see anything obvious. We've got machines that we need to kick ass with. Or against, I should say. What are you? Yeah, good point. I can hear our snap more. What a crazy visual this is. Fair play.
Courage left these machines behind. Could sneak by them.
I wonder what the machines are thinking of the water just randomly draining. Because they were definitely born with a brain. Get back here. Well, fuck that, didn't I? I don't know why, no, I don't need to override him. Oh. Goddamn tracker burrow gave off our position. Okay, Aloy, we're throwing. Miss me with that, stupid. I don't know why Aloy seems to be, her timing seems off. Hold on, Snapmore. Hold on now. What on earth are you doing? He was twerking on that pole, by the way. Right. Have that, bucko. Oh, data point. Look at us just getting all the data points. Hey Wendy, I had to leave early today. Could you handle something for me? That custom order for Mr. Tuberville in Family Suite 115 just came in. The receipt makes it very clear that it is not to be sent to his room. He wants a package sent out to Miss Olivia in New Paradise. Yes, that Miss Olivia. And no, he clearly doesn't know. So don't you go telling him, girl. If he wants to keep squeezing gifts out of these cheats, then good luck to her. Thought maybe she'd finally got too old to reel them in. But Liang said she saw Miss Olivia on Tuesday and she looked like she was in her early 30s again. What? So she must have gone back in for some more work. Oh my god, the amount of work that you could get done in the future to look younger again, that is kind of crazy. And it couldn't have been cheap, that's for sure. Treatment or not, I hope I've still got half her energy when I'm in my 60s. What? Okay, I have to run, get that gift sent out to her usual drone service. See you Wednesday. As a quick side thing, shout out to my co-workers because they are in their 50s and they look fantastic, bless them. Like, they've looked after themselves in a way that I'm trying to extrapolate information from to learn how to look, how they look in old age. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. They're very debatable results, to be honest, Molly. I think for the most part, it makes you look stupid, in my opinion. Again, my opinion. I'm very much a natural-looking advocate. However, maybe I'll go back to Turkey to get my hair back. Who knows? Although that was a choice I made to shave it off. That I probably just need 3 weeks off work to grow it back through the awkward stage. But hey, we're trying to fight a Snapmore here. Beating my ass as well. I'm not dying to a Snapmore. Not in this game. Zero Dawn, maybe. I don't even know if I died to a Snapmore in Zero Dawn. You miss me that stupid. Where are you? Can your little gullet explode, please? Right, buddy. You're being very dramatic for reasons unbeknownst to me. And you're making it very hard for yourself. Look. Ow! Okay, that was stupid of me. Leave me alone, please. Hold on, I'm reloading. I miss when the machines were friendly and didn't want to fight me. Debatable if that should have hit me, to be honest. This is not good prep for Lapras, considering how much my ass is getting beat here. There we go. Jesus. No, 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 no. I thought he was in crit state. Aloy, please. This is really bad prep for me. Die, bad crocodile. Have that on your beak. I'm actually surprised he's still standing, to be honest. Right. I thought that was going to kill him. I was trying to do some sick-ass looking thing. Brother! My god! A lot of people note that while they do work, they leave a noticeable plastic surgery look. Oh, honestly, it's not even like... It's so obvious to me. For the most part. Especially like lip filler. Like if you got lip filler, I can tell immediately. But hey, if it makes you happy, that's the main thing. If it makes you happy, do it. I'm not out there actively like judging people. Does that make sense? Like I'm never gonna go up to someone and be like, "You look stupid," because that is mean. Doesn't help anyone. I'm not actually that fussed about it. It's just going to be interesting where science takes it. Right. Quickly. We're level 29 now. We've got 10 skill points. So before we fight Lapras. Do you have lip filler? I mean, I've only seen your picture, Molly. Your little profile picture. I'm going to go with no. Based on your drawn picture. Do you use facecam in different videos, Molly? And I haven't seen it. Right. We can pick up deep concentration. Heavy weapon plus, not very useful. Bolt blast, I don't really use it much. I've already picked up workbench expert. Pick up that other deep concentration. You've used facecam slash bodycam before. I've not seen that. in me being a little nosy, trying to watch your content and figuring out your accent. Is it something you don't have on, at the moment you're choosing not to use it? Resonator Blast Plus. Resonator Build Up. Melee Detonator. Fire a special arrow that attaches to an enemy for a limited time. Detonate it with a melee attack to trigger extra. Interesting. I don't know how good I'd be at using that, to be honest. Quick Quiet. Basically useless. Food duration. I have not been buying food. That's something I've not been utilizing whatsoever. Nimble Crafter. Craft tools, potions. Oh my god, that would be so helpful. I'm going to exchange that chain just for that. Oh, it's not actually use them faster though either. Maybe I should have read that first. Have a good one, Barrios. Thank you so much for popping in. You know how much I appreciate you, I hope. Have a lovely rest of your day. I won't be on too much longer now. Anywho. Ultra Sharp Bolt Blaster. No. We have got a blasting now. Cheers, Bargus. That's lovely of you. Have a great rest of your weekend as well. Take it easy. Range attacks deal more damage when you are dangerously wounded. Well, let's hope we're not dangerously wounded, shall we? Gather more resources from plants. That could be helpful. Let's do that. Let's head in that direction. We're not going to be able to get it just yet. I'm basically going big on saving materials. Right. What's this thing going to look like while it's walking? That's another data point. Voice to text transcript. 3rd October 2064. Is that 10th of March? It's American, isn't it? Oh, Molly, I can't figure it out. I tried. My guess would be you're more south than north. P. Collins, this is the land of the free. How can we be free if we can't even drive our own cars? Smith Richardson Ogler7. Hope that's not his name. And his username. As your lawyer, I must remind you that removing the car's self-drive automation could lead to... Good guess, thank you. P. Collins, the whole point of this case, it doesn't really narrow it down, does it? It's to return my fine vintage automobile to its original ORIGINAL condition, and that means no robots. Yes, and in our papers, this is a piece of history. American history, from when we made things. Do they want all our history to vanish? Well, I'm not sure, but the court. Oh, I know the court will say it's just a car, safety must come first, blah, blah, blah. Well, yes, but it is likely that. But that's not what it's about. It's about returning this car to its original, unchained, unbridled, American. P. Collins, a big advocate of no self-driving cars. And you know what? For the most part, I am as well. Okay, there's an ancient valuables chest there. Concealing omen. Mature fungus can be... Okay, no, that's fine. that's not be detected. Yeah, no, they... Oh, wait, are you... You reckon that's actually what happened? No, it's not. You're just making a joke. I was like... I fell for it then, but I was like, oh. Yeah, you're not wrong. But I mean, you told me you were England. I just... Yeah, I can't pinpoint the southern accent. I don't think you're near... Farmer area.
Okay.
That's where I'm in.
Poseidon is through there. Where did that machine
Watch it be on like the ceiling or something stupid.
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Nolan, shut up. Ooh, I just got heebie-jeebies. The fact he's still underwater is scary. Yes.
Did you lower the waters?
Yes.
But there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Got a very pretty tail.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
Mm-hmm.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
I want Stemmer to
Are you crazy? Hush now. She's
follow us our entire journey. Like Bristol and Gloucester area, Molly, is what I was referring to. Gloucestershire.
Here and start firing when
And
I
Brittle.
engage.
I don't think you know them areas. Right. Okay, yeah, I see the Lapras vibes. Oh my god, he's got an awful looking mouth though. Oh, I don't want to fight it. Drowned.
Places.
Final guess.
Get to that overhang.
Right.
Machine's weak against frost.
How much machine muscle do I have? I now have 54. Let's get out my new toy. Why not? I'm sure this is going to make all the difference. Rampart, Blastling, I choose you. In you go, son. Right. He's blissfully unaware. I'm not trying to highlight the track. Excuse me. Have that. Have that. Okay, show me his tail. Oh, well, I've missed a bullet there. Right. And with our other machine muscle, have some of that. It's done like no damage. Okay, we're friends, I promise. Oh, big sumo splash. Okay. I haven't actually read what his parts do. That should have probably been the first thing I did. Okay, right. Stay away from me, you fiend. Whoa! Wait, that move's fun? Okay, right. I'm getting water gun blasted. This is embarrassing. Oh, God. Aloy, we don't want to be in the water. Oh, God. Okay, right. Hydro Pump is kicking my ass right now. That was not fun. He's actually purge watered himself as well. That's interesting. Stay away from me. Oh my god, thank god. Oh my god, my god, my god, my god. We've almost killed him. How's that happened? Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm just now missing shots. I mean, I don't want to, like, big myself up there. That was really smooth and easy and quick. I feel like I could have had a lot more fun in that fight, though. Like, I wish I tried jumping over its attacks more. I think I figured that out literally in the last second. That was fun. Knockdown power plus 15%. Crystal Braiding, large machine core. Weave fire defense plus 5%. I should be stunning my cores I don't want to use as well. I've got a lot of admin stuff I need to do in this game.
Sweating everywhere.
Same actually, Aloy. It's warm here. Oh, I didn't realise I was shooting it as well. That makes more sense. Thank you, Molly, because I was like, I don't understand how you went down so quick. Right. Good work, team. These three, I'd happily take in the base. No questions asked whatsoever. Lapras fainted, exactly. Cartman, welcome to the stream. Lapras had no chance there. I used Lapras in my Pokemon Leaf Green playthrough and it never went well. Right. Do we want to speak to them or... Aloy? Are we frozen again? What's going on here? The talking is optional. I don't want it to be optional. I'd like... Oh, okay. Now we can. Oh, thank God.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
What? I've just climbed up here to talk to you guys. That's so rude. Okay. Hello.
You guys all right?
More than all right. You We did it!
They did help.
All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter.
He's still
Nothing
getting
wrong
referred
with
to
a
as
little
shard
ring.
counter, bless him.
Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going.
Mm-hmm.
I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Mm-hmm.
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well.
Invite them back
We'll
to
start
base,
taking some
Edward,
of the embers
please.
upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
Hola! If you hear me. So these are little embers on the floor, aren't they? Well, this has been a fun little adventure. What is this little mechanical noise I'm hearing? I'm not sure. Sure if it's mechanical or an animal. Right, new subordinate function. Where are ye? Do not want to miss a single data point. Down we go.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
Okay, we got another data point. Go be nosy.
There. I should be able to use that console.
Oh, hold
I
on. We
can't
got...
do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all
Interesting.
odds, someone will find this place again.
Well, we're here, Stanley
Marvel
Chen.
at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
You've got to be a very good kind of person to, you know, leave stuff behind for other people to find like that. That's, and perhaps get their own fortune. That's cool. Stanley Chen's a real one. Hacked again. Hidden in the AC code, so someone must have inserted it via a thermostat interface. Pretty funny, actually. You know that hollow ad for the Crave Men review over at the Vodka? Well, their loincloths disappeared. Went on for almost an hour before we shut it down. Chuckles aside, we can't let it happen again. I've been over the environmental hollow systems and they look okay. On your shift, have a look at the water infiltration code. Hate to think what might happen if those systems were compromised. It would be a lot worse than a few naked Neanderthals on the strip. Oh no, for sure, Moreland is the one to benefit off Stanley Chen leaving stuff to be found, right? Society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they shall never sit in. Exactly. What a beautiful quote. Where'd you find that from, Molly? Is that your own doing? Are you a wordsmith in here?
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To
And your
Gaia.
little fishies.
Elizabeth Sobek.
Alright.
Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Is this going to be with no drama also?
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
Right. No Fantastic Four have shown up. If they do show up, there's no way they're going to beat me and the Osram, because we took that tie drip and we turned it inside out, twisted it like a wet towel. Threw it in the tumble dryer, let it dry out.
Looks like taking
folded it
Poseidon
up.
triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Oh my god, are we going to come out to loads of lights? I'm excited! An ancient Greek quote. Thank you, Molly.
Moreland and crew must have
Whoa.
with all
So they've not seen... You're telling me they missed out on all the lights coming back on? Vegas, baby. How cool it is. Oh, yes, you're right. It would have been nice for it to have... They've seen them come back on, right? Regardless. Molly, it is fantastic for you to be around to correct me at the moment. I do appreciate it. I'm not joking. Usually, blessing Peter on YouTube's having to go back and be like, oh, you said this, but actually it's... I'm like, oh, yes, sorry. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. There's some cool-ass dragon statues. I didn't notice them when they first come out. No, it's never condescending. No, 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 no. Don't overthink it. I was being deadly sincere. It is appreciated. And also, I'm 100% the kind of guy to understand, you know. I am a resident dunce. And I miss a lot of stuff a lot of times. See, I can see the red now. Can we make that? Good job, Aloy. Yeah, now the red is in your face big time. This I can see straight away. I hope I'm not missing anything here. Line, please. Not exactly what I was planning on doing. Right. It worked. It wasn't what I was trying to do. What I was trying to do wasn't looking like it was going to happen. We've got that right. Yes. They've already lit torches on the way back. Look at them go.
Merlin must have built this before the place flooded. Nice
Oh,
work.
so...
It'd be nice not to have to climb back up.
I don't know why I was under the assumption that Morland only come down here the one time. Watch this collapse on us now. We're moving. Aloy looks exhausted. Oh, bless her. She's like, this has been a long old day. Those are sleepy eyes, if you've ever seen them. Hold on. Yeah, she's tired. She needs her bed. Right, that means you can freely go back down there, though, quite easily. That's very nice to note. Yeah, we didn't see that elevator before.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city.
Whoa, the lights are outside as well. Okay, right, cool.
How much did all this cost?
And we're going to open this up to
What's
see
going
it.
on up
That's
there?
awesome. Oh, no, everyone would be exhausted. Right, how's this going to look? Wow.
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
It is just a light show. It's not like drones.
His dream realized.
That's sick.
His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were...
Oh, yeah, imagine, Molly.
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Well, come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I hope we see the big
I
plans
thought you wanted to put on
materialize.
shows with the Emperors back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus, some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there.
Are we going to be able to come back here and gamble?
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen.
If so, we're in trouble.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
Go on, Molly. It was meant to be rhetorical, but go on.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later.
Okay,
For now,
Aloy's kind of
I'll
said it
back to
herself.
Gaia, but I might want to find that Oseram Tinker who's out on her own first. And
I'm
within
so
those
excited
areas,
to come back
I
to
can
this
swim
place.
as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water
Yeah.
sites I found earlier.
Not to gamble. God. I'm joking. I'm not a gambler really anyways. I wouldn't have a clue what I'm doing. This is pretty. Right. Where is our campfire at? Here we are. Let's get back to Gaia. I wish these three would have come back to the base. They are one of my favorite duos I've come across. There's been a couple duo bits come up here and there. There were very good personality between a lot of them there. Right, back to base. I actually should. Okay, we've got rumor we can pick up here as well.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
I always steal Rooker's berry and sit down. It's become a bit of a ritual. This is Aloy coming back down to earth.
Massive bloom of flowers east of the grove. Old Dorica was out there.
Did I
too.
say duo? Did I? I meant
I
trio.
offered to escort her back to Scalding Spear, but she refused. She's an accomplished soldier, to be sure. But her spear isn't as sharp as it used to be, if you get my meaning.
If I'm out there, I'll keep an eye out for her.
Yep, another list.
Safe
Another thing
travels,
added to the
champion.
list. Not another. Well, at this point, it is another list added to the list. I've just realised there's an unknown Sunwing site directly above the base. If we can find an easy way to get up there, that's clearly a Sunwing. That could be how we upgrade our outfit. Right, having a nosy here. Look. Oh my god, the amount of side quests. Dear lord. What you got, our travelling peddler? Anything interesting here? No, this is all the same. Ice Storm boat a boat blaster. Hell of an item. They really are trying to get this Oseram striker up on me, aren't they? I'm just not that interested. It's the other mitts. Is that fair to say? I don't like the other mitt bit on there. You can see it just underneath my big head there. Right. Back to the buttery biscuit base. See what's going on. Yeah, we teach them boats a lesson. Look, we can even climb just up here to the Sunwing. We might have to do that. Honestly, not the worst idea, Molly. That'll propel the boats. Right, back to the base. I wonder if Erin's still listening to Concrete Block Party. I can hear them. I can literally hear them. He is. He's got the volume lowered compared to usually, though. Yeah, what have I said now, Molly? Did I not say Concrete Beach Party? What did I say?
Oh, I almost didn't see you there.
What would I have said? Brick Party? I don't know. Oh my god, I can play Machine Strike against Erend.
I see you've got strike set up. Mind if
Did block
I have a go at it?
Really? Sure. Let's do it.
Wait, this is sick. You can play games against Erend. He's going to beat my ass big time. Wait, difficulty beginner. We might have a chance here. How do I forfeit?
We'll stop here. No problem.
Yeah, I need to, Erend beat my ass. That's fine.
That's all right.
I'd like to go speak to Gaia. I definitely need to go do Machine Strike in Barren Light and work my way through.
I need to get going.
We beat your ass one day, Errand. I need better pieces, better idea of how to play. The movement throws me off as well, because it's like you can attack from positions, right? But if your actual piece is on the position, it needs to move first before you attack. Obviously. I need to figure it out. Basically, I'm useless. Because he knows I'm coming back, Molly, I tell you. Gaia!
Welcome back, Aloy.
Hello.
I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Yeah. You want to speak to us before there? You've got an exclamation mark above your head. No? Okay. And we can do our drones quick as well. We've picked up. Welcome home, Poseidon.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'll be right down.
I've actually just...
I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Okay.
Got it.
Level 30 is crazy, by the way. We haven't spoke to Beta since she had a little teenage shop with us.
Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
A few weeks back.
So I see what is on your mind.
What's on your mind, Aloy? I'm speaking about our progress and the old world. And we've got... In fact, we've got questions about all of them, apparently. Actually, I believe it might just be where our exclamation marks are.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world.
We got a few students.
Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
I love Gaia. What an emotionally intelligent AI. That's her.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city. Stanley Chen.
Oh, cool.
It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up.
Hmm. I mean, there is such thing as gambling one too many times.
I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Yeah, you're not going to Molly. Right. Some more skillsy points. So now... what line was it on? Survivor, I'm pretty sure, right? Plant Forager. More resources. Yes, please. And I'll leave the other skill points now, just in case I need them.
Okay.
Right.
Data modules in.
Error.
Oh, I need to select the one with the module in. Stupid. I don't know if this is the right one. I guess we're going to see. We got some more collector supply to get as well.
Good choice.
We've seen this one before, I'm pretty sure. We have indeed. What other ones have we got, Aloy? I wonder if we're ever going to see anything on this like drone feed. Can we keep it like this, please? This is pretty. Don't turn it off so I go down the stairs. Gaia! Right, Beta's got something to say to us. or in general. We've also got more rooms to look at. We've got collector supplies to look at also. Basically, there's a bit of stuff going on. No, we don't want our survey drones. Right, let me just quickly... Just so I'm ready for next time. Right, that's that out of the way. Yeah, no, it would have been nice, right, to have a whole customizable ceiling. For sure. You're right, Zoe, lovely. It's almost time to help you, Zoe. It's almost time for your mission. Right. Yeah, I can't do anything. I've got the collector supplies, I guess. Erin's still got machine strike up. Right. What's going on, Val?
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
Interesting. Deeds of the past. Is this going to be a main story thing? I've risked it.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
No
She found that
way.
recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
How interesting. Oh my god, so it's beta confused about them.
A lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
Okay.
And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
God, Molly, that's terrifying.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Makes sense. Yeah, no, link that for sure. Oh god. Although, if you link it after stream, Molly, not after stream, after the vid, we're able to check it out easier just because of how the last works, you know?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
She's an artiste.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who
I'll let you know
bothered
when,
to
Molly.
speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Or whisper it to me. Do it that way as well, I suppose.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
Oh, wow.
We're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it. To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away, alone.
I'll still check it out on Steam though, Molly.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light.
How clever.
There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
Yet another interesting little addition to the story here.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
Interesting that the subtitle said heydays there and not golden age.
Media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted.
Did he cut you off? Question mark. Hendrix, how on earth? Oh, actually, it's near 4 now. I was going to say, how on earth are you awake? How's it going, brother? I'm literally about to finish up here, but I should be about for your community night later. Just to hang out, see what's going on. All the games you guys are planning on playing.
A virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't, okay?
All
I thought of
right.
every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never
Bless you,
existed.
Hendrix. Thank you, man.
None of this even matters.
I'll catch you later, my friend.
Tilda's
Have a good
the same as
breakfast.
the others. It won't help us defeat them. Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
That was good opening up, though. That's progress, for sure. Big progress. Beta's so interesting.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take.
I also feel like there's a better approach with her.
Risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
Aloy, relax.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk.
Facts.
About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. He raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure.
We've got Val as our emotional support worker. Fair play. What a guy. Cheers, Val. Bless him. There we go again with me saying bless him, eh, Molly? Bless him, bless you, bless everyone. Damn. Right, let's not drag Aloy back to speak to Beta, because I don't think she wants to. Yeah, you're not wrong. Although he gave little brother vibes for the longest time. It was more like he was little brother, and look at these question marks, exclamation marks, all popping up. Right. New dialogue, exciting.
Hey, Aloy.
This guy.
It's everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down in that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
Okay.
He's still sifting through loads of data.
This is my favorite part of the game, by the way.
There's lots of words.
Reconnecting at the base.
I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it.
He wants a picture of
Not
it.
much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms, like images put together to
Oh,
tell
wow.
a story.
Yeah.
They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
Isn't it interesting that we're learning just now about the Oseram liking shows, unless I've forgotten dialogue in the past?
Seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful when I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even
Fair
let
play.
the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun.
No.
You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me.
What's the goss, Aaron?
Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
Holy shit,
What did
what?
you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot.
Oh, damn it,
How does
Aaron.
anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
Oh, God, he's
From the
attacking their
looks of it,
veganism.
The Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
God damn. Aaron's getting his ass kicked by Zoe. That's
I
amazing.
see someone's been playing Strike.
Don't bring it up, Aloy.
I'm just trying to get some practice in.
Bring it up.
Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tanakh. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Yeah, he'll eat you, buddy.
Sure.
Yeah, Zoe's light meals do keep her light. She's nimble, that is for
Do
sure.
I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain
We
Scrape.
saw it in his room, Aloy.
With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways.
R.I.P.
You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I should
Bless
get
him.
going.
He is a sweetheart, is there, and
Yes. You be careful out there.
enjoy your pictures, my friend. Right. Zoe, lovely. Kieran.
Aloy,
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us.
Yeah.
I wish there was something I could do to
There's
help.
no way you thought you meant to, Molly, surely.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Zoe, I'm not a fan of your face paint at the moment.
Are you guys training with Aaron as well?
We heard you kicked his ass.
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Thank God.
I was going for
Jesus.
a couple of broken bones. He called the
So?
Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now.
Okay, maybe some
The
respect
next one
earned
is
each
going
way.
down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Let's not have a next time as well, please,
Injuring his
team.
pride should be good enough.
God damn.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Hmm? Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
Oh,
I
sidebar
was
conversation.
wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh,
Oh,
That
Sona.
bad, huh?
why do you
not-
want to know?
He's
He's
okay.
spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
Just a war
She's
chief.
the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
Yeah, I get you, Molly. You know what? I've never referred to a tea as a brew, though. I can't lie. Copper. Copper's one I've always gone. Fancy a copper.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Fancy a brew's not really
Varl and I
my
have been
thing.
looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently, there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can
No,
you
it's a
imagine
shame.
that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
I wonder in the sequel to this game how many animal species are going to be in it.
What are
That's
you going to learn
exciting to think
next?
about. If there even is a sequel.
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data
There
you
has
found
to
on
be, right?
something called a museum.
Mm-hmm.
From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded.
I was going crowded
but
immediately.
Nice.
Problem is, though, not everyone's as understanding as you, and not everyone will know what's going on. Given her dedication to the Nora Fae, should probably see Varl getting it on with a faithless Atari to be the worst thing he's ever done. Not wrong. Freya, thank you so much for being here for so long, by the way. We're finishing up in just a second. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Take it easy.
Zayas did a number on Beta.
And I hope you've all been safe
Seems
as
to
well.
trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's
Yeah.
despicable.
The Utari would find that crazy.
I should get going.
We got that land god's
Good luck
quest
on
to
your
do
search.
soon with you, Zoe. That's going to be fun to get her out the base. Right, and last but not least, well, actually, no, we've got Katalo as well. Although Katalo doesn't have an exclamation mark above his head, and we've got rooms to check.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
We can just speak about Rost immediately. Let's get him to open up first.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool.
It is wild.
Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them.
Mm-hmm. On another note, how's your training going?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time.
Aloy's still not gone to bed as well, I've just remembered.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
Mm-hmm.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding. Any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build
Sylens.
something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet.
Smart bastard.
What do you make of this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta.
Interesting.
Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe.
Hopefully. Right, and this is the big one. Speak about Rost.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was, and sent the Eclipse after me. He sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it.
No.
The sacred lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
Damn. Yeah, Molly, actually, I was literally about to say the same thing.
We'll be here.
Because obviously he went out to find the... He went out as a Death Seeker, didn't he? How far he got out the Sacred Lands, I guess we're not entirely sure on. I did just see Katalo. Where's he at again? He's here. Ah, see, there we go, exactly. So, yeah, no, he's been all over the world.
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
What's up, Katalo? How are we doing?
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always
I wonder if he suffers from
present.
ghost limbs.
It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
I wonder if we can wheel TSA out to the base as well.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to.
Play Machine Strike with him, buddy.
Bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually.
Hmm.
In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing.
How's your training going?
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before.
Kinda wild, huh?
Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Of all, I didn't think Katalo would mention the color scheme of the place.
I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the word.
I will. Thank you.
That's our guy right there. Yes, Katalo. Katalo's going to do some painting and decorating for us, I hope. Zoe brought the plants in. Katalo's going to give us a nice little color scheme going forward. Right. What were the rooms I had not been in yet, Aloy? Well, actually, this could be interesting. Have a quick nosy at our fabrication terminal. Okay, so now we can... I actually may as well just craft these overrides. So now we can override a Ravager. Colors are important to tonight. Absolutely. An override for a Sky Drifter. Look at us go. Can't do the bellow back yet. Not enough resources. Oh, I need one more. Snap more. Stack webbing. Okay. Couple more overrides to the arsenal. Now I need to figure out which doors have opened that I wasn't aware about before. There was a room to the right down here, right? Yeah. Where does this lead to? Oh, this is just a climb back up. Yeah. So, okay. Is it safe to say then that we haven't opened up anything exciting? Am I just going to get lost for no reason? I'm not going to bother. I went past a new door. Hold on, reverse. This is why it's great you're here, Molly. I assume Aloy's going to give dialogue when I go through it.
Door's locked. Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested
Oh, okay,
use
here we
of
go.
that room as her personal space.
Thank you.
I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
Okay, Beta's got her own room for personal space. That's fine. I'm now following the marker. I don't know if I want to be prying the door open then. Is this a personal space room?
Looks like some kind of maintenance.
No, it's
space.
not. Okay, that's good. I was going to say. Cheers, Molly. Appreciate you. Wow, a load of goodies. Machine muscle. Fantastic news. Medicinal berries. Fantastic news. Behind here. Interesting.
This leads.
Adventure. Oh. Wow. Doesn't lead very far at all. Oh, I was going the wrong direction, that's why.
Power cells? Huh.
Huh. Several of them. Guy, you got any information on where this goes? Okay. Insert energy cell.
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Is there anywhere else we can put a power cell? You're right, Beta, lovely. I feel bad.
I just,
Can we speak to her with no attitude, please,
wanted to
Aloy?
see how you're doing. I'm fine. And look, about earlier.
Forget it. Was there anything else?
Oh, bless her. Let's try be a good mum.
So have you been able to make use of your expertise?
I guess so. Gaia transferred a lot of data on Hephaestus to study.
That's good.
And? Any insights?
It looks like it's been modifying its code, increasing in size and complexity over the years. There's a lot to analyze still.
Okay.
Okay, well, keep at it, I guess.
It feels like it, Molly, to be honest. Especially in this episode, actually. Before, it was like, I spoke about this in a comment the other day on YouTube about, like, it's a 20 to 15-year-old, like, age gap, right? Or maybe a bit older, 25 to 20, who knows? She doesn't have the emotional age of being older. At least I don't think so. In this episode, especially, there's little, like, teenage tantrums that are going on.
So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really.
It's the lack of life experience, obviously. She's been locked away.
He keeps asking if I'm okay.
Good job, Val.
I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me.
Yes,
Yeah,
Beta.
I think he does.
We'll get you to trust us. There are nice people in this world that don't want to just use you as a machine.
Have you talked with anyone else in the base?
I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI.
That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. I guess so.
It's very interesting because Aloy's developed such a caring personality, and Beta has obviously been neglected, essentially.
That's enough for now.
I think that's where the vibe of, like, Aloy speaking to her older self kind of comes in. It's got to be very confusing for Aloy. Beta, you are fantastic. You're doing amazing. Thank you for being on our team. Come upstairs at some point, please. Right. Well, how do we look with the lights on?
Whoever replaced parchment for this deserves a good hammering.
Look at us go. What a team. Anyway, Busy couple episodes. We've recovered another subordinate function. Poseidon's in our possession. We can now breathe infinitely underwater as far as I can tell. It's been a good time. Caught up with the gang. They're all doing swell other than Zoe and Eren trying to kill each other and Eren killing us on Machine Strike. But that's going to be it for today's episode of Horizon Forbidden West. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. It helps out the channel infinitely. Well, maybe not so infinitely, but you get the point. Please leave a comment about what you enjoyed in this episode. Until the next one, I've been JD, and I'll see you then.